Good morning, everyone. I'm now going to show you the second part of adding with expanded form. In the first video that I showed you, you only had to go up to the hundreds place with all of your trading, with all of your adding. But in this one, you're going to see what to do if your number goes up to the thousands place. Because already knowing a 900 plus a 300, I can already tell there that this number is going to go past the hundreds place. It's going to go to the thousands place. But we're going to practice putting this in expanded form and then adding it. So I have 900 plus 80 plus 6. And then I have 300 plus 20 plus 9. And we're going to be adding these guys together. Because they are in the standard form now, they're in the expanded form, and we will be adding them back together to the standard form. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with 6 plus 9. Well, I know 6 plus 10 is 16, so 6 plus 9 is going to be 1 less, which is 15. But just like in the last video, I don't want to have 15 ones because I only want one digit in each place value. So I need to try to figure out what to trade out in order to put something in the tens place so that I don't have 2 digits in the ones place. So when I look at 15, I know that I can break into a 10 and a 5 because 15 is 10 and 5. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up taking this 10 and putting him in the tens place where he goes. And then I'm going to leave the 5 in the ones place because that 5 can stay in the ones place. I'm going to bring him over here. I'm going to erase those just so that they don't get in our way. So we know the 6 plus 9 is not really 5. 6 plus 9 is 15, but you have the 10 here and the 5 here. All right. I could do 8 plus 10 plus 20 in that order, but I'm actually going to do 80 plus 20 first because I know that's 100. Plus 10 would be 110. But here we run into another issue because we don't want triple digits in our tens place. So I'm going to think about how I could break 110 up in order to regroup and trade with the hundreds place. When I have 110, I know that I can break that into 100. And then I can break it into 10. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take this 100 and move him over to the correct place value, which is the hundreds place. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave the 10 there in the tens place because 100 wouldn't go in the tens place, just 10 would. So I'll put that there. Now I can move on. 100 plus 900 is 1,000, and then 1,000 plus 300 would be 1,300. And this is where it gets a little funky. What you could do, because I'm at the end of my problem, is I could just leave it like this, 1,300 plus 10 plus 5, and that would give me my correct answer. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and trade it again just to make sure that I have the correct answer. So I'm going to erase this over here. And I'm going to look and see how I can break down 1,300 so that everything is in the correct place value. I'm going to try to break away the thousands from the hundreds. Just like over here, I tried to break away the tens from the hundreds. And over here, I tried to break away the tens from the ones. 1,300 could break into a 1,000. And it could break into a 300. So what I'm going to do, just like before, is I'm going to take the 1,000. And I'm going to actually put them over here at where the thousands place would be. It's kind of hard to write with this. And then again, I'm going to leave the 300 in the hundreds place value. So now what I'm left with is 1,000 plus 300 plus 10 plus 5. And this is where it might get a little bit tricky to add together in your head to get your final answer. Because remember, we're trying to take it now out of expanded form and put it back in standard form. So what I'll actually do is I'll show you really quick how to stack the numbers in case it gets a little confusing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1,000 plus 300 plus 10 plus 5, making really careful to line up my place values correctly. See, I might need to bring him over just a little bit. So all of them are underneath each other. So I have 1,000 plus 300 plus 10 plus 5. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5 is 5. And because this is the tens place, 0 plus 0 plus 10 is 10. But I'm just going to bring the 1 down. Same thing, bring the 3 down for the hundreds place. Bring the 1 down for the thousands place. So your answer here is 1,315. And you got that by trading out those place values each time to make sure that you don't have double digits in the ones or triple digits in the tens or 4 digits in the hundreds place. You want to make sure you only have ones in the ones, tens in the tens, hundreds in the hundreds, and thousands in the thousands place. And that is how you add getting a 4-digit number in expanded form.